Have you ever wondered about time, how we mark it, how we anticipate it? Across cultures and throughout history, humanity has looked to the heavens for answers. We have followed the sun, we have followed the moon, we have followed the stars, we have created calendars to chart our journey through the cosmos. Among the most ancient and profound of these traditions is a festival known as the Feast of Trumpets. In Hebrew it is called Yom Teruah, the day of shouting or blasting. Many today know it as Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year. It is a day unlike any other on the sacred calendar, a time of deep reflection, judgment, and powerful soul-stirring sound. This feast is not just a celebration, it is a summons, a call to awaken. The central commandment of the day is to hear the blast of the shofar, a ram's horn. Its raw, primal cry pierces the air, intended to shake us from our spiritual slumber. It calls us to remember the past, it calls us to contemplate the future. It is a sound that has echoed through millennia, carrying with it stories of creation. What makes this feast so unique? Its timing. Unlike other biblical feasts set on a specific numbered day of the month, the Feast of Trumpets begins on the first day of the seventh month, Tishrei. This is the day of the new moon. In our modern world, we can calculate this moment with atomic precision. We know the exact second. The moon will align with the sun and earth. But in ancient times, it was not so simple. A new month did not begin with an astronomical calculation. It began only when the new moon was physically seen by human eyes, a fragile sliver of light. This created a profound uncertainty. As the 29th day drew to a close, everyone would be watching. The sun would set, and eyes turned to the western horizon for the crescent. The Sanhedrin, the High Court in Jerusalem, waited for credible witnesses. Two reliable men had to travel to the court and testify. They arrived and gave testimony. Their testimony was carefully examined. Were they trustworthy? Did their descriptions match? Only when the court was satisfied would the new month be declared. No one could know for certain when the celebration would begin. Out of this unique tradition of waiting for the moon, a common saying emerged. When people would ask each other about the festival, the answer was often, "No one knows the day or the hour." This was not just a casual phrase. It was a literal truth tied to the mechanics of the Hebrew calendar and the official declaration by the court. The day would not be known until the witnesses arrived. The hour would not be known until the court made its final proclamation. This idiom became a cultural shorthand for an event that was imminent but not precisely predictable. It was a known unknown. This ancient phrase finds a powerful echo in the words of Jesus of Nazareth. When his disciples asked him about the end of the age and the time of his return, he gave them a startling and familiar answer. As recorded in the Gospels of Matthew and Mark, he said, "But about that day or hour no one knows, not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father." For his Jewish disciples who lived and breathed the rhythm of the feasts, this phrase would have been instantly recognizable. It was the language of the Feast of Trumpets. Could Jesus have been using this well-known idiom to hint at something deeper? Today, the mystery endures. While modern astronomy has removed the uncertainty of when Rosh Hashanah begins, the spiritual lesson of the feast remains as powerful as ever. The idea of no one knowing the day or the hour has transcended its original context. It has become a universal metaphor for living in a state of hopeful anticipation. It reminds us that some of the most important moments in life arrive not on our schedule, but on a timetable far grander than our own. It teaches us the virtue of being prepared, of living each day as if it holds ultimate significance. This connection between ancient practice and future hope continues to inspire millions. For those who see the prophetic link, the annual celebration of Rosh Hashanah is more than just a new year. It is a yearly reminder to stay awake, to watch, and to listen for a sound that could change everything. It transforms a historical tradition into a living, breathing expectation. The blowing of the shofar is not just a call to remember, it is a call to be ready for a promised return, a final gathering, and the establishment of a kingdom of peace. The beauty of this mystery is that it does not demand absolute certainty. Instead, it invites us into a state of wonder. It asks us to live with a sense of imminence and purpose, watching the horizon not in fear, but in eager anticipation of the day when the darkness finally gives way to a new light, and the great shofar sounds its ultimate world-changing call.